Alright guys, today we're working on an Amana that I installed a while back. I came out here the other day and it was kicking out on high pressure. So we're going to change that expansion valve right there, that in the dryer, because it works fine in the cooling mode. ASZ 14036 from '08. That's my dad's old company. I need to peel that off. But yep, I put this in, I guess back in '08. I'm gonna take the top off and get everything ready. Okay, I got the top pulled off. There's plenty of room in here. And the good news is that the TXV is all bolt-on. The equalizing tube's bolt-on. Everything's bolt-on. So, I am going to change that dryer down there. That's really going to be the only soldering I'm going to have to do. And I would really like to put a piece of copper right there and install the dryer outside, which is probably what I'm going to do. So, we're going to get to work on this, and we'll keep you guys with us as we go. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay. There's the old expansion valve. There's a dryer. The new valve is in. Equalizing tube, bulb. I gotta run to the supply house and get some tape to wrap that up because I don't have any. And I put a piece of copper right there where the dryer used to be. And I'm gonna install the dryer out here where it belongs. Here's some of our controls inside the Amana. They're pretty much the same today. You got this comfort alert, which is a little bit different today. What I do notice on this one that they don't do anymore on the ASZ 14s is it's got a 2-speed fan motor. You see this relay right here. Your black wire, which is high speed, goes here, and then your red wire goes down here for your low speed on this other relay. And they don't do that anymore on the ASZ 14s. And see, when we did this system is 15 SEER, you know, matched up properly with the proper indoor and stuff. But and then of course you got your dual run and your contactor and your defrost board. And but I just thought I'd go over that. All right, we've installed us a dryer, upright. It's a bi-flow dryer because this is a heat pump. And I install it upright like that because, like I've said in one of my other videos, and Zach has said it too, when dryers are installed upright like this, they feel better, like FILL, the refrigerant fills up the whole dryer, versus when you install it horizontally, it'll just sit on the bottom. Not that it's wrong or anything, I guess, but they just work better like this. I gotta run to the supply house and get some tape to wrap up that bulb and that expansion valve, and then that should do it for this one. I'm gonna put on the nitrogen test while I go to the supply house. Alright, we're gonna run to the supply house and get me some of that tape to tape up that bulb, and we got 143.2 on the nitrogen test. I don't hear any leaks, so we'll see what it looks like when we get back. And I'm out of nitrogen, so that's all the pressure I was able to get on it, which should be plenty. So I'm going to refill my nitrogen tank and get some of that tape and a couple other things that I need. And we'll come back and see if it holds. Alright, after 27 minutes we've gained 2.5. So I'd say we're good and tight. And I got me some of this tape. I'm going to wrap up the bulb on the expansion valve, put it in vacuum, and then start putting the top and wiring everything back up. Alright, I've got my vacuum going. I'm pulling it the regular way because I left my large hoses at home, my 3/8 hoses and my 1/2 inch hoses. I left them at home because I was cleaning them out the other day. I'm real good about cleaning them and, you know, blowing them out, making sure there's no trash in them. And I've been using this micron gauge, and normally I hook it, you know, right here with the big hoses, but this micron gauge went out on me, so I bought this one, the new field piece SVG3, and I like it. It's pretty cool. The top number is your microns. I'm still not really sure what the bottom numbers are all about. And field piece sends you this little T if you want to use it like I'm using it, or, you know, they prefer you to hook it to the Schrader core, or like right here like I usually do. But this one went out, so got this one. I like it so far. Seems to be really good. It comes with a little hook to hang it if you're using it this way. And like I said, field piece sends you a T, and the price on it's not bad either. So we're almost down to 1,000 microns already, and so I'm gonna let the vacuum pump, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the top back on it and all that good stuff. And by the time I get through doing all that and picking up all my tools, we should be, you know, close to the 500 target. All right, vacuum's all done. I'm weighing in the charge. Got about 13 pounds to go. Let's call them for 13 pounds. So got about 12 pounds to go. So we're gonna get the charge weighed in, and then we're gonna start the unit up. All right, I was able to get 11 pounds into the machine without starting it. I've got it calling for cooling. It's warm enough out here today where I should be able to charge it up and cool, so she should be starting up any second now. And then we're gonna get the charge. It's a piston inside, so we're gonna get the superheat as close as we can, and then I'll just unhook that orange wire right there and shift it over in the heat and make sure everything's working in heat and we're not kicking out on high head. There she goes, firing up in the cooling mode. So let it run and stabilize and get my superheat where it's supposed to be, and then I'll switch over to the heat charging port, unhook that orange wire, and it'll shift over to heat, and then we'll make sure that she's running good in the heating mode. Alright, the target superheat is 10. We're right at 13, so we're good. I'm going to unhook this orange wire, and it should shift. There it goes. Here it shift over in the heat mode. That doesn't look too bad. The other day was running in the 400s. I'll let it run and then we'll see what it's going to do. Alright guys, I got the Amana back up and running. This lady has her heat pump back on, putting out good cold air. And all I got left to do is put the door back on, and well, I got to tidy up those wires and put the door back on and make her out a bill, and that'll be it. TXV was under warranty, but you know, the labor's not. So, but the heat pump is back. It's working. She's happy. I'm happy. Good day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.